Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Xmen, the arcade game. I am Matt.
I am also Matt, and we need to check and make sure that this isn't a demo.
I'm mostly sure it's not, because I did buy it.
Because it did have the demo icon on it.
It did. How do I find out?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Achievements?
Maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten all these achievements if it were a demo.
And you haven't played it in 8 years. Holy shit.
I have not.
Wow.
Yeah. So let me start by saying, I love arcades.
Let me start by saying that I'm drinking Strongbow Cherry Blossom.
That's going to be weird. In honor of your Cherry Blossom Strongbow, should we play the Japanese ROM?
No, I like seeing what they're saying.
Okay.
Oh, Cherry Blossom is really good.
Yeah, it is.
I think that was my
like
favorite one.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, you said this is the weekend of EVO 2018.
Yes.
And we were talking about one of their major sponsors this year is Arcade 1-Up.
Yes.
And I am super stoked at the thought of actually being able to have arcade cabinets.
Let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
What they do is
Oh yeah, we should probably explain what Arcade 1-Up is.
Arcade cabinet recreations.
Yeah, they're like 3/4 scale.
They basically load ROMs into an arcade cabinet that you assemble, and using probably pretty cheap materials, I can imagine, or just like
well, they only weigh like 80 pounds
total.
total.
It's a piece of furniture with some electronics in it,
more or less.
basically. So you assemble it and you plug it in, and you have arcade games right there in your living room. I think that it could be right there in that corner where that lamp is.
I was actually thinking right behind you. I'm gonna take down the dartboard. So, but the other thing is, there's 2 of them I want, so I could have one in each spot.
Oh, okay. Well, so that's the thing. I wonder if the arcade cabinets, like, you can hack them
I'd be curious.
and put MAME on them and
actually
run tons of
considered
ROMs.
Trying to build myself. We should play the game.
Yes, let's play the game.
Trying to build a cabinet and just Raspberry Piing it. You need to do a thing.
What am I doing?
Oh, Dazzler. Goodness.
Hit back.
Yeah.
Go to 4 players just in case.
I don't think that's it, but
Oh, this controller's not on.
that's probably a good start. We're gonna go back because I want to do the 6-player widescreen.
Is it widescreen?
It is widescreen. There you go. And you don't want to be Dazzler.
Why don't I want to be Dazzler?
Sucks.
I'll be Wolverine.
Okay, I'm gonna be. Oh man, I usually go with Wolverine or Nightcrawler, but I'm gonna be my boy Colossus. Anyway, because if you want to speedrun this game, Colossus is actually the best character. I've read a lot about this game.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aimed
Did this game have voiceovers in the original arcade version?
I seem to recall that it did.
the only
I've never played the original arcade version.
A particularly bad voiceover. So, let me start by saying.
go and save the city.
And get me a pizza. I don't remember how to play this game, but I love it to death.
Oh, this thing needs to be charged.
It's been charging.
Oh no.
Okay, look. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pause. We're gonna grab some batteries.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna pause the episode right here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hit the center button. We can see how much charge is in there. Okay. Yeah.
Full bat.
Oof.
Lego.
All right. You ready? Resume.
Apple.
Resume.
Jeans.
Boots
Some
with the-
ripping.
Oh, I thought we were doing boots with the fur.
With the fur.
Okay, so
was
A is
looking
jump,
at- oh,
B
shit.
is attack, and then there's like a super attack. But you want to be careful because when you use the super attack, it uses
You
up your
lose
life.
health. Right.
Yeah.
That's
the one. All right. So anyway, what was I saying about this game in particular?
You were saying
That I love it.
that
First
you
of all,
really, really enjoy it. Oh my
So-
god, I am getting my ass beat.
you suck.
Is there a block button?
I don't think so. Just get good mostly. Oh, B is also attack. Triggers don't seem to do anything. Bumpers don't seem to do anything. But anyway, so this story starts a little heavy, but I promise it's not actually a heavy story. So my parents are divorced and have been since I was very young.
That's heavy.
Yeah, but it doesn't stay there. Don't worry. But something that both
Oh,
my
God, that
mom
takes
and
up
my
so much
dad
health.
knew about me was
That you
I-
were a fucking nerd.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But more importantly, I love video games, and especially when I was a kid. And we didn't have a ton of money, either
Sure.
of them.
Sure.
So a good way to kill a few hours that didn't cost a ton of money was to take me to an arcade. Because, you know, $5 would last me
All day.
all day. Yeah, definitely hours. So I spent a lot of time.
Wolverine walks like he has a shit in his pants.
He does, actually. Man, I just came out of the toilet. Just dropped a boob.
Jesus Christ, this game is unforgiving.
It is very hard. By the way, you have 1 life left.
I do, and I think that's because this game is fucking hard.
Yep. But I love it. But it's a quarter eater. It totally is a quarter eater. You know? But anyway, so I used to spend a lot of time at the Southland Mall.
In Homa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At their arcade.
At Pocket Change.
Pocket Change. I used to spend.
They don't have that.
They
I
do,
think
but
they
it's-
still have
it's
it, but
smaller.
it's all like redemption games.
Yeah. And it's a lot smaller. They actually walled in the back half.
No, it's not even redemption games anymore. They recently changed it to where they don't even give out prizes.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I
it's-
knew they still had, like, House
It's
of
like
the Dead
DDR
and
and
Sniper.
House of the Dead and stuff like that,
Yeah,
like
Silent
arcade
Scope.
machines, but they don't spit out tokens.
Yeah, they're just games. There's no prizes or anything, no tickets, nothing like that. But
Sad.
back in my day,
I wonder why, because they still have the same spot that they did.
yeah.
I wonder if it might have been like a cheap release.
Well, here's the thing: with the game styles they use now, they don't need to hire anybody.
Oh, what the hell?
You know,
will turn you to toast.
Suck it, Pyro.
he can't even make his own fire. He's such a loser.
Can you? You can't even.
Beat him over the head. I'm dead. But anyway, yeah, back in our day, there were a lot of games that had tickets and you could get prizes and stuff.
Like Dave and Buster's.
Kind of like Dave and Buster's, but the prizes were not Dave and Buster's stuff.
By the way, I have like $30 in Dave and Buster's credit if you want to go and do that sometime today.
I actually would love that. Because I'm totally in like that arcade headspace right now.
All right.
But anyway,
We did it.
we did it! Yes!
That was the easiest thing.
Yeah, Pyro is a really easy boss. I also love that when you think about it, Colossus is mostly nude.
He is. He
And he punches people in the dick, which
He
is
has
fantastic.
the apparel of a professional wrestler. 100%.
And thigh-high boots.
That's true.
Oh, he is fabulous. And actually, I believe in some incarnations the character is canonically gay, so that's fun. But anyway, back to the original story about the arcades. So, the arcade Pocket Change
Sure.
had the 6-stick.
I
That's hard to
hate
say.
this fucking character.
They had the 6-stick cabinet for this game, and I had never seen that before in my life. And I also grew up loving superheroes.
How long ago? What year? Because I've been there like a lot.
Oh
of
god,
years.
this was probably like
We went to the Southland Mall a couple times a year because I lived like 40 minutes away from
right.
there.
Well, I lived about half an hour away, yeah. But I mean, it was probably like 1997 or 8. I mean, like I was probably in like kindergarten or first grade. Is the memories I'm talking about. So
Okay.
this was a long time ago.
Are all these guys Sentinels?
Yes, they're really short for Sentinels though.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
a whole
like
other thing.
they have. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
make sure you don't get hit. Because,
yeah. Oh, damn it.
oh, rip.
Rip in peace. Yes.
Oh, you have a couple continues.
Colossus. I didn't want to be Colossus again, but whatever. We're going this way.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
weird.
revolutionary.
That's doesn't make any sense, but sure.
Screw it. So this was. I
you.
grew up loving Spider-Man and X-Men comics and stuff like that. And of course, in the '90s, there was the X-Men cartoon and the Spider-Man cartoon. So this was, you know, the iron was hot for this kind of thing,
Yeah.
which are both amazing cartoons. By the way.
Oh, thank you for killing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I remember the day I saw this cabinet for the first time. I was like, we don't need to play anything else today.
Yeah.
Like, me and my dad, we just played this the whole time.
Aw.
Yeah, and he played as Cyclops, and I played as Wolverine, because Wolverine was my favorite.
Of course.
Yeah. And then eventually I started playing as Nightcrawler, because Nightcrawler is one of my favorites, too.
I like Nightcrawler from the X-Men animated series.
Yeah. He didn't show up in the original series that much. He showed up a lot in X-Men Evolution, which also was, in my opinion, a solid series, but let's not get into that right now.
X-Men Evolution. Well, that was the movie.
No, X-Men Evolution was the second cartoon they did, where they were all in high school.
I think that might have been what I'm referring
Yeah,
to.
no, the 90s X-Men cartoon is the one where Wolverine was in blue and yellow,
Yeah, I'm thinking of
And-
X-Men Evolution.
and Gambit was in it, who was my all-time favorite as a kid, too.
Is that
he's
because
Cajun.
he's from Louisiana?
Yeah, he's Cajun. In
Is he
fact,
from Lafayette, or is he?
No, he's
like
just
New Orleans.
he's
or just
allegedly from the
Louisiana?
swamps near New Orleans, which there aren't really any
Could be
swamps near New
anywhere,
Orleans, but
honestly.
like whatever. But anyway, so yeah, we spent the whole day playing it, and it was just, it's one of my fondest memories as a kid. And I always said to myself, this is a little tangential, but I always said
Sure.
to myself that I would know that I've made it. I would know that I've like made it as an adult when I could afford to have an arcade cabinet in my house. I don't know why that was the thing, you know? Like, cause, you know, I'm gonna pause real quick just so I can get on this tangent real quick.
Go ahead and do me a 1, 2, 3, 4, just in case.
Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Go ahead.
But like, I feel like everybody
what?
has that one thing that they wanted as a kid that's really silly and childish, but you still kind of want it even though you're an adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, an arcade cabinet is sort of the same thing for me as
Yeah.
well. I can relate because I do remember like wanting an arcade cabinet back.
Yeah, but
like,
I
like
still
for,
want one.
for my own reasons.
And specifically this one, because the 6-stick cabinet was so cool. To me.
Sorry, I just threw that dude
Because
into
you could, and one time I actually played it with 5 people. It was only 5 of us total, but we all squeezed in next to each other on this tiny little cabinet. And I was probably like, you know, 7,
Sure.
playing with these teenagers.
I'm just gonna go ahead and. You got it. I was gonna do that, but sure.
I shouldn't have done that actually, health-wise, but whatever.
You have a couple lives left.
Yeah, that's true. Oh crap. Oh, it's the blob.
Nothing.
He was about to say nothing can stop the blob.
Nothing.
Oh, sorry. Punch him. Oh crap. Yeah, and seeing this this arcade 1-up stuff lately, I've just been super nostalgic for it. And they're what, like $300 now on pre-order for Walmart?
They are definitely
That's
obtainable.
obtainable.
For sure.
And that's inspiring to me, man. Like, that's I when I was a kid, I wanted an arcade cabinet and a dog, and I have a dog, so now I just need an arcade cabinet.
You can
Then I'll just have to
Live your
save up
life.
and get a Batmobile, you know, and I'll be
Yeah.
good. And that's I don't know, just. And you know, we have friends like our mutual friend Taylor, who always kind of makes fun of me because I like toys,
Damn it.
and
Yeah,
I
go
have
ahead.
so many toys in my house. I mean, you can vouch for that. I've got so much crap.
You have a lot of stuff.
But
X-Men.
a big part of it is
We have been
nostalgia.
taken by Magneto.
I don't know if
However,
this
we
was
had time to
originally
locate
what the
their
arcade
base on
machine
Island
or
N.
the
I
arcade game
don't
looked
think
like.
so. But I think this is updated because it's on an Xbox. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Yeah.
Like it probably had the old LCD screen. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
I don't know, man. I love arcades and arcade games, and you learned a lot in arcades. You know, you learn about how to wait your turn, and
There was.
you learned etiquette.
There was. Oh,
Jesus, you just murdered that guy.
There was a celebrity. I think it was Macaulay Culkin. I want to say. He was on like some late night show, Letterman. I'll say.
He was on one of them recently. I don't remember which one.
Not recently, but like
Relatively.
years and
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
I was saying he was on a show recently.
So I remember that there was this child actor that was like the first thing that my parents got me with my child actor money was a Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
I mean, like in an ideal world, I would live in a house that had like a fun room, and it would be like all my music stuff and a couple of arcade cabinets, and I could just go in there and be a kid whenever I wanted, you know? And it would be this game, I think, probably like this, maybe Marvel vs. Capcom 2, nice, and Time Crisis 2, which is my all-time favorite light gun game.
You know, I will say,
What the fuck?
oh yeah, you know, just these iconic Xmen villains.
It's like Audrey 2, but like Nightmare Fuel version. And that's saying something because Audrey 2 is already scary.
All you need is oops.
Somebody's texting me.
What do you need?
I think it's my mom.
Oh yeah, all you need is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, or a 2-bed room house or apartment.
Well, the only way I'm going to be able to afford that is to move out of New Orleans and into like Metairie. Or
Or you can move on to West Bank.
Yeah, not happening.
West Bank is pretty affordable.
That's what I hear. But that's the other thing. I really love living by myself.
Yeah,
So
I can see that. Son of a bitch.
Well, I showed you the house that's near here that I want to buy that I can in no way ever afford, right?
How much is it?
It's like $350.
1,000
No, $350. Excuse
a
me.
month?
No, $350,000
Oh, okay.
total. Which I did the math, and if they give me a really good deal, because my credit's not bad,
Over a few years,
I would
that's
still
not bad.
I would still have to pay like $2,400 a month, which I can't afford right now, obviously.
Whoa, really? The fuck is that mortgage?
It's like a 30-year month.
What the hell? Why?
$350,000. Oh, we're about to fight the Wendigo. Oh, first we're gonna fight E.T.'s terrifying cousin.
They just spooge water.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, there's Wendigo. In case you weren't sure who we were fighting. Which, I'm gonna be honest, as a kid, I was an X-Men fan and I didn't know who this dude was.
Seems to be a lot more comics focused.
Yeah, oh, definitely. He just grabbed me by the face. Meanie. And I'm dead.
Jumping and kicking seems to work okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
I think I just punched him in the crotchal region.
I think I have enough. Yeah, there you go. I have another continue. Ooh, woo. Hooty woo.
Hooty woo! Actually, no, the cops aren't coming. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about arcades and how much I love and really miss arcade culture. You know? Arcades are cool.
18
Go
minutes.
rescue Kitty from the cave.
Yeah, there's no
Kitty
way.
Shadow Cat, not Kitty, an actual cat.
Aw.
Kitty
What?
Pryde.
There's no point in doing that.
She can walk through walls. Why do we have to rescue her? That's a legitimate question. Shadow Cat's power is she can walk through walls. How are they holding her?
She can walk through walls, can't
She
walk
can-
through ropes.
She can phase through any substance, more or less. Like, how have they captured her?
Ropes made out of black matter. Oh, you're new.
Yep. They're like the other ones, but they also breathe fire.
Just punch you in the dick.
Yeah. You know what else kind of got me on this arcade tangent recently was I've been watching Retro Replay, the Troy Baker and Nolan North
Let's Play series.
Let's Play series. Which
Really, it's just
it's
a
more of a
chat
podcast
and
where they play
playing
video
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of it more as a
Because
podcast.
most of that is just them shooting the shit.
Which I'm kind of cool.
And that
with.
is totally fine. It's an interesting little format that I haven't seen too often.
Yeah. And I
But you
like that
can't,
it
I don't
kind
think
of
you can
gives
call that a Let's Play.
No, I wouldn't call it a Let's Play. I would call it a podcast with visuals.
Sure.
So like a vlog almost, but you get to see them play the game a little bit.
Oh shit. Oh, that's fucking lame. I just woke up and then got run over to kill me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna take care of this dude. There we go.
Sick.
I told you saying Ralph when you burp is funny.
Oh, all right, you Super Saiyan, you looking like you're gonna fucking go Super Saiyan 3 with your power-ups.
Which reminds me, anyone who's actually listening to this who hasn't seen it yet, because you and I have both seen it, go watch Dragon Ball Z ASMR, because it is the funniest thing.
This is me when I do Super Saiyan 3.
This is me when I go Super Saiyan 3. It's so brilliant. It's so brilliant.
Fuck it.
Also, have you seen Cajun Thundercats?
No.
Tunda Menus?
Does not ring a bell.
I discovered it when I was living in Lafayette. We actually kind of did a story on the guy who's making it, because he's from Lafayette, or
Sure.
Brobridge or something, you know, up in that area. And
Ouch.
he just redubs. It's like an abridged series, but he does it. It's all Cajun.
Right.
It's really funny.
Like, oh, Shah, you just did the battle there.
Yeah, except with an actual Cajun accent, not that weird Irish Cajun combo you just did. But it's like,
Oh, Shah, you want some gumbo, yeah? That's I can't really do a Cajun accent. All I know how to do is
Sha.
say Shah and
Sha.
then
It's not even Shaw, it's Sha.
and then say something
Oh, yeah.
Cajun like gumbo or New Orleans.
Etouffee.
Etouffee.
You know, it's funny. I start talking more like a Cajun when I go home. Because where I'm from, Thibodaux, is there's a lot of, you know, it's down to Bayou. There's a lot of people from down there. And, I mean, they start talking real flat sometimes, and I start talking like that, too. Especially when I'm around them.
Oh, yeah, Sha.
My old neighbor when I was growing up, Mr. Rogers. Not Mr. Roger.
The Mr. Rogers?
Not that Mr. Rogers. No, his name was...
Was he nice?
He was very nice. He's a very sweet man.
Was he nice as Mr. Rogers?
Well, again, his name was Rogers, not Roger. Shout out to Mr. if you're out there somewhere. I don't recall if he's still among the living.
Shout out to Mr. Rogers in hell.
No, he was a really sweet guy.
In heaven.
Yeah, sure. He's a good one. But anyway, he
Just kicked the shit out of him on the ground.
He had a super thick Cajun accent. He used to call me Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, it's just the one Matthew, but I'll take it. How you doing, Matthews? I'm like, I'm good, Mr. Rogers. How are you?
That's why my cousins called me Chewy.
Yeah, because it's Matthew.
Wow.
He's also the man who introduced me to, did you ever play Elf Bowling?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Elf Bowling was
Elf
the
Bowling
shit.
was messed up, but it was funny.
Didn't they have, like, blood in
Yeah,
in
like,
that
occasionally
game?
when they would rack up the elves, it would rip one of their heads off. It was super
Yeah.
disturbed, and I loved every second
That
of it.
was
Whoa, who is
fucked up.
that?
Hold on. He'll tell you. Right?
Probably. I mean, statistically. Punch him in the crotch! Punch him in the
Anyway,
crotch! Oh,
Called it. Oh, you fucker.
wow. That was actually kind of impressive. Ow, he punched me in the back of the head. Jerk.
I'm, like, getting away from him as soon as he wakes up because he doesn't attack
yeah.
like that.
Ah! Ah! He punched me in the butt.
I don't know what his deal is.
I don't know,
with
but I got him.
These little attacks. No,
Hey,
I
look,
got him.
it's Shadowcat.
Come out here, baby. We won't hurt you.
Rescue yourself.
You're granted a special mutant power. Note that mutant power. Oh,
You must
whatever.
rescue the professor.
Wow. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Got nothing better to do today. Man, I love this game. I can't believe you don't remember. This is probably the farthest I've ever gotten to. No, that's not true. I think I got to Magneto once. You know what? You know what other cabinet I always wanted as a kid?
What's that?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4: Turtles in Time.
What?
Yeah, don't.
Oh, that sucks. That is so lame.
It's a quarter eater, man. Like, what do you expect? Wow.
Fuck it. I'm pissed.
You probably end up with more life in the long run doing that.
Yeah, really. Honestly. Like, if you take 2 hits on one screen, you might as well have used
Your ultra attack.
your power to,
Well, I think in an
not take
ideal
that
world, you
damage.
don't take any hits, but you know.
Well, yeah, but, you know, gotta get good.
Damn it! Prick. Stupid evolved prick. But, yeah, I love Turtles in Time, and I didn't get to play Turtles in Time a lot until later in my life. Until I got my Super Nintendo, which I
Yeah.
was probably... Oh, goodness. I was probably 9 or 10. I think I was 9. I got that from a very kind friend of mine named Jeff, who was a volunteer at the hospital when I was going through chemo.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff is a priest now, actually. But he and I bonded over our love of Dragon Ball Z,
Okay.
and he's the one who gave me Super Butoden 2. Oh, Emma Frost.
Oh.
Shut up!
I don't think she was a villain.
Nope, that's Emma Frost. Ow. Though in this game, she's called
There are
the White Queen.
so many celebrities named Emma that I wasn't sure that, like, that was a real person or not.
Yeah, she was played in X-Men First Class by January Jones of Mad Men fame.
Okay.
He's very pretty.
I should watch Mad Men
I
eventually.
really should too. Ow! Prick. I got it.
That takes up
You
3
got it.
bars of health. That's a lot.
What's happening? What's
Oh,
happening? What's happening?
fudge.
They're exploding. Oh, God.
Oh, when is he turning Super Saiyan?
Well, he's metal, so that's pretty dope. Oh, okay. What's happening? Yeah,
this.
so Jeff, because he was going to seminary, I guess decided,
This is Jeff Purdy.
the little
Excellent
bald
video, by
cancer
the way.
child. Oh, absolutely. Jeff. What is Jeff? Jeff.
Correct.
I'll take Jeff.
What is San Diego? No. What is Jeff? Yes.
But yeah, he decided to gift me his Super Nintendo and all his games. And he had Turtles in Time, and I developed a love for that game. And the closest I've ever come to beating it was actually in an arcade when I had the money to pump into it. It was
Against Shredder?
Yeah, I got all the way to Shredder.
We got Shredder a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we did. That was when you were living in Baton Rouge, I think.
Yes.
But I've never beaten Shredder. Or I've never beaten Super Shredder. Let me rephrase. I've beaten normal Shredder.
Fucker.
Damn it! Really annoying. But yeah, I've never beaten Turtles in Time, but I would love to get that cabinet too, because it's the 4-top.
Can you imagine how much a clusterfuck this game would have been if there were 6 characters on screen?
It would be glorious.
Ooh.
Ah! See, that's the Sentinels I remember.
That's
what
a
the
Sentinel.
hell is that? Ow! Ow! Stop it!
Alley Cat Blues. Shit.
Bury my shell on Wounded Knee.
Big Apple.
3 a.m.
Fuck!
You know, one of these days you and I are going to make a video of something and we should start at Big Easy, 3 a.m.
Juggernaut will flatten you.
Why does Juggernaut have a bazooka?
Yeah, he is a bazooka himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep fucking him up. Oh, there it is. Still worth it.
Ah! Ah! Juggernaut's a ginger. I forgot that.
Called it. One more.
I think
Did
he
it.
just pooped. I think he pooped.
Note that mutant power can only be used when the energy indicator is at
3 or
18.
less.
At
Magneto is
indicator
at 3 or
18,
less.
13. What does it even say?
Oh, do we get to play as Professor X now?
What? Oh, you son of a bitch! You got.
I was
me.
like, what? It's a miracle!
Oh man. How long is this game?
I
Can't
think
be
there's
that
only
much
like 2
longer.
more bosses. I think we have to fight Mystique, I think. And then we obviously have to fight
Oh,
Magneto. Why
shit.
would you do that? Man, you just went for it too. You were just like, screw it!
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy my little swim here.
In the
Fighting
lava.
RoboCops.
But, I also love about Turtles in Time. It has one of the most, in my opinion, creative boss fights of this 16-bit era.
Okay.
The one where you have to throw the enemies at the screen to damage Shredder towards the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that was cool. That was my Turtles in Time. That was a really cool little feature. Oh. Dang it. I think my most fond arcade memory is probably the House of the Dead games.
I love those games.
Every one of those things. I just kind of remember putting quarters into it, especially near the bosses, because those things are real fuckers.
Really hard, yeah.
But yeah, I remember us watching the House of the Dead.
Oh, the cutscenes? They're so bad.
And
I
they are
love them.
all so bad that they're good.
Yeah. I was actually about to do that same thing, by the way.
You're welcome. Oh, hello. Nice outfits.
Yeah, right? I don't know if I could rock pink like that. I think we're gonna fight pink versions of a lot of the bosses. They're like weaker, but it's like a mini boss rush, you know?
Yeah. I find it weird how none of us have run out of credits yet.
Well, I think because the designers of this game knew it's a straight up quarter eater, they had to be a little generous. And we're only playing on normal. If we played on hard mode, this would be
That's
a
true.
lot harder. You dick!
2 bosses.
I'm gonna focus on pink.
Oh. Well, we died.
Yeah.
I'll fight green.
I don't like you. It's not because you're pink. It has nothing to do with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Listen.
never know when they're going to attack or not attack. That's my issue with these guys.
Yeah, they're a little hard to read. Got one. Oh, good. Now we have to fight the yellow one. He's done. He's done. Oh, he's got lasers.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean,
Don't you?
yeah, right?
Okay, I'm out of... So it looks like those dots we were getting are like freebie powers when your health isn't high enough to actually use the power. I used all of mine.
Let's see. Let's find out. Fucker. Yeah, you're totally right. We did it.
Wow, that seemed excessive, if I'm being honest with you.
A special
You know, if we
mutant
can keep
power.
going,
That's
this
what
might
that
just
is.
turn into like a long
Magneto
play.
is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base.
What's that old meme? Wolverine,
Must foil
get me
his
a cheese
plan
pizza.
Before it's too late.
I could go for some pizza right
Go
now.
after the giant sentinel.
Ah, yes, the SR-71 Blackbird. By the way, the new Alkaline Trio song that just dropped is called Blackbird after that plane.
Nerd.
Yep.
Alkaline Trio is the worst band. I heard they supported Hitler.
They totally didn't.
Yeah, it's just what I heard. you
Yeah,
know, through the grapevine.
So, for context, young Matthew here is bad-mouthing Alkaline Trio because it's one of my favorite bands of all time.
It is not one of your favorite bands. It is probably your favorite band.
I don't
will-
know. There's a couple of bands.
I don't know.
that
There are
it's
some-
definitely top 3. Definitely top 3.
I would say at least top 2.
Yeah, I'd
What
probably
are your
agree with that.
favorite 3 bands?
My favorite
What are your
three
top
bands.
3 bands?
Okay. Probably Alkaline Trio. Gaslight Anthem / Brian Fallon solo stuff. Am I allowed to do that? Because Gaslight Anthem, the lead singer is Brian Fallon, and he started doing some solo stuff as of late.
Okay.
So can I count that as 1, or is that 2?
I'll count it as 1.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck.
And I don't know, who's my third one? Probably like Run the Jewels. I love
Okay.
Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels is definitely, yeah, like
Really?
3, maybe 4, because Blink-182 is up there too.
We got to be close to the end, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're in space. Where else can we go?
Mars.
Well, that's in space too. So
Good point.
I feel like I feel like we're punching people in wheelchairs, and that makes me uncomfortable.
They're sort of like that.
But they have guns, and they're hitting us. So I feel like we get a pass.
Yes.
So, like, what I'm saying is if we were just on the street
yeah.
in
Also,
the French
what
Quarter,
is the point?
I don't know. But I would argue that, like, if you're in the French Quarter and some dude in a wheelchair comes up and hits you with a rifle butt, you're allowed to punch him.
Oh, there he is. Oof.
Wenderar. Got it.
I got the next one. Oh yeah, they're all
This is their version of Boss Rush.
yeah. Just throw all the bosses at you at once. Like this isn't unfair.
I mean, that's a decent challenge, you know? Okay, Blob's down. I'm gonna start working on Wendigo, because he should be, yep, he's down. Okay, but yeah, dude, you remember that story a few weeks ago of the guy in the wheelchair who went on a stabbing spree?
No.
It was a guy in a wheelchair, I think it was in the Quarter, because of course. Whoa! That is one hell of a bazooka.
God. It's so fast too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But yeah, he went on a stabbing spree with a kitchen knife and just started like stabbing random people and a car.
Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. Good on him. Really taking the initiative.
To do what?
Stab people.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, I
Fuck
think
you,
we're at the end.
Magneto.
Magneto, You are nothing.
So you've never beat this game before?
I don't think so. Ah! Sorry if that peaked. Actually, you might
Fuck
have
it.
to affect my. You might have to play with my levels for this entire video because
Yeah, I will, because you're really high.
I didn't mean to be loud.
It's all good. It is mucho okay. Oof.
Punch him in his butt. You know, I just noticed he uses that same kick in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That one.
Yeah, he does.
Continue.
Oh, right.
Dink.
So, a
you
lot
know
of... Oh, did we do it?
Oh, it's Mystique.
Oh, fuck, god damn
Crap,
it.
we got another boss.
Whatever.
Well, that's why he didn't use any magnet powers. That makes sense.
Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto.
Thanks,
Magneto is in
Professor
another.
Obvious.
Go, X-Men.
No shit, Sherlock. Whoa.
Oh, this is Magneto.
I am Magneto.
We know.
Master of Magnet.
Who else could you possibly be?
Well, the last time we thought we saw Magneto, it wasn't
That
him,
is
so.
completely fair.
What the?
Fuck off.
You wanna know why I've never beaten this game? Because this shit is redonkulous. Dick! Okay, we need to start coordinating a little better with these,
This dude is insane.
he's shooting me with lasers.
All right, now he's vulnerable. Never mind.
I got him.
Oh,
Go.
Still pretty good. Fuck off.
Yeah, the way to beat this game is to just keep spending money until Magneto's dead.
How much money do you think we would have spent by now?
Probably like $10 a piece. Well, no,
I kind
that's
of
not
want to
true.
count
That's
that.
not true. It's probably
I
more like
will.
5.
Let's say that each credit is 50 cents.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, each time we had to continue, it's 50 cents. Can you put a little counter at the
I
bottom of the
will.
screen?
I will try to keep track of that in post.
Okay, cool.
So we just both needed to continue right there. Because I feel like that's a fair judgment for most arcade games.
Oh yeah, how much money you had to
50
spend
cents
to
a
beat it.
credit.
Yeah, and honestly, I remember this game being 25, but that was also almost 20 years ago. And so not only is, inflation,
Inflation and
but
all
also it's my memory from being, 7. So it's
Yeah.
probably a little fuzzy. Which reminds me, after this, let me show you from that same arcade, Pocket Change, they had, for so briefly, a Dragon Ball Z game.
Really?
A Dragon Ball Z arcade game, and it was all in Japanese.
I don't remember this.
It wasn't there long, but I distinctly remember playing it, and it was the coolest thing in the world.
He's almost dead.
He's gotta be. Oh,
There
you got
he
him!
is.
You got him! There we go.
Is that the end of the game?
I think it might be.
Hold hands right
We're just
there.
holding hands for a second
By the way.
while we watch that burn. Magneto's
Magneto is
defeated.
defeated.
X-Men succeeded to rescue Professor and return to Earth with the victory. But still, the battle against the threats of the evil have just begun.
Note,
the
this
game is not
over yet.
That's incredible. Chief producer and director, Lee.
What the hell else
Thank
is
you,
there
Lee.
to do?
Kei Hattori, why Asano?
What do they
why not
mean?
Asano?
What do they mean the game is not over
I don't know. We're
yet?
gonna find out in a second. Calm down. Captain Oe, Professor M. Nomi.
Is it a fucking New Game Plus or something?
Oh, that'd be cool. Cabinet design.
I think
Rasher
we-
Y. Tamura.
I think we figure that out next time.
No, because, it might be nothing. But I'm curious. I'm very curious. Do we have to play it again in Japanese? That'd be cool.
I doubt it.
I mean,
but
yeah, me too, but that'd be cool.
I wonder if this is what they saw in the arcade.
I don't know. I wonder if it said,
Hatano.
note the game is not over.
Young man. Young man
Oh,
Oyama.
H-O-Yama, I said young man. Wait. And
Xmen.
thank you, the player. Wolverine needs to shave his arms. What's... Are we going again? Oh God, what's happening? We're still playing the feud. I'm
yeah,
confused.
I don't. Do we have infinite lives? Or did we just They said
Is it
the
a
game is
never-ending
not
loop?
over yet.
Is it a never-ending loop?
There's no way, right?
I don't know. It's saved when it's saved when we beat Magneto on my save file.
And yeah, we saved Professor Xavier. We killed Magneto.
It did
or
say the
beat up
battle was not yet
Magneto.
over.
It did say that, but maybe they just wanted to make us watch the credits.
Which, I kind of enjoyed.
This is the first level, right?
Yeah, this is where we started.
Like, the city was destroyed and in ruins, right?
Yeah.
And we faced all of these enemies, right?
Yep.
With the same pattern, right?
Uh-huh.
Then
That is a truth fact.
Then what is
Different?
different?
I like that the robot came out of the robot. That's kind of funny. Like this hole right here, there's a robot on that billboard.
I think we fight till the first boss and see if there's literally anything different.
Yeah.
Maybe they're tougher?
Maybe. I just cracked the neck.
So I heard that. Ouch. Because
This is a little bit silly if
This
it's
is a
just the
little
same
weird.
thing. No, go for the other guy. That shot me.
well, I tried. He killed me, so
Wolverine.
Yeah, now that I'm kind of playing it, now that I'm thinking about it, having infinite lives in this game is a little overpowered.
Yeah, a little
Because you
bit.
can just keep doing that and just continue when you die.
Yeah, sort of. But we didn't do that, so...
We didn't do that for sure, but now I am
'Cause that's not playing in good
I
faith.
want to figure out what the hell is different about this playthrough.
Well, then that's going to affect your counter, though.
Well, it looks like I'm beating you as far as score goes.
That's true. Well, I'll tell you what.
This is still just
Just pyro.
pirate. Okay, yeah. You know what?
I'm just going to wail on this dude.
I'm just gonna beat on this dude, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
And maybe we should go to Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put some pants on.
Colossus.
Kamehame.
Colossus! All right, well, that was the second level again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
2.2.
pause that. Level 1.
1.2.
1.2. This has been a blast.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
fun.
This game. I love this game so
the
much.
Xmen arcade game. That was it.
Yep, we played the whole thing.
Yeah, and
We did it.
The whole thing, and then first stage
And
again.
then the first stage again. I have been Matt.
Me too.
And
we
thanks for
will
listening
see
for
you
almost 45 minutes.
on the flip side.
That's a Gaslight Anthem lyric.
On the flip side?
See you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side?
Yeah.
That's also just kind of like a broadcast term in general.
Do you know what it's from?
No.
Records. You have to flip them.
That's so smart. That's so good. I never knew that.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, man.
That's
there you go.
awesome. All right, we'll see you again. My mind's blown.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
You really didn't know that?
No, fuck no.